throws its hardest moments at us, whether it is through sickness, through loss, through grief, or heartbreak. It's easy to feel like the storm will never pass, like this valley season continues to go on and on. Today's poem is a reminder that God's comfort meets us right there. The title of today's poem is God's Comfort. When life throws its tantrums at us in the forms of sickness, broken relationships, or a broken heart, the turmoil can cause us to spiral, tearing our minds and hopes apart. We wonder if we will ever get through this season of hurt, uncertainty, and immense pain. But God reminds us that His peace and comfort is available to us once again. His gentle presence soothes our hurts, and His blanket of comfort keeps us warm. When we are covered by God's comfort, we no longer must strive in the storm. Healing can be received through God's presence, alongside His peace, comfort, and love. God's comfort brings sunshine to warm our hearts, while He releases gentle guidance from above. In reflection, this poem speaks to something many of us don't say out loud, about how quickly pain can cause us to spiral. When life hits us unexpectedly, our thoughts race ahead. Our hope feels fragile and our hearts feel exposed. But God doesn't meet us with pressure. He meets us with His presence. The Bible tells us in 2 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 3 to 4, that God is the Father of compassion and the God of all comfort, who comforts us in all our troubles. That means comfort isn't a last resort. It is God's first response. Notice this: God's comfort doesn't always remove the storm immediately, but it removes the striving inside of the storm. When you are wrapped in His comfort, you don't have to force healing. You don't have to rush strength. You are allowed to rest, to breathe, and to let God be gentle with your hurting heart. If today feels heavy, let this be your reminder. God's comfort is not distant. It is available to you and to me right now. If this reflection spoke to you, comment below, "I receive God's comfort," as a declaration. And if you need a gentle space to heal, then please subscribe to Faith in the Valley with Deechi for weekly encouragement and help. Thank you so much for joining me again today for another poetic reflection. And until the next time, take care.